Oh. Oh, it took us a bit. It took us a bit. We had some heckin' technical difficulties. So I'm sorry for the first false alarm. Holy shit. It's been a week. I've missed you guys. So much has changed. So much has happened. How are we today? How are we doing? How are we doing? How is everybody? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's also a really late one. It's also a really late stream. Heckin' had to talk to some people. Had to do some things. But we're here now. And it is in fact train time. Holy moly. It's been some time. I said I would try to squeeze a stream in. I said I would try to squeeze a stream in. We are here. It's Star Rail Day for now. Yo, I warmed up this food in the microwave. And it's also, it's not hot, but it's not cold either. Or it's not cold, but it's not hot either. It's fine. Just means I can eat it. Pulled tacos? Hell yeah. Alrighty. It has been a bit. It's been a week. We're not going to be here for long today. It's been some time.
The bread is here! Can you believe it? We were just about to throw all this away. What a waste.
Thank you for the hecking shove. How are you doing? It has been a hot moment. Let's heckin'... So at the end of 3.4, shit was crazy. Now we're at 3.5. I did quite a bit of catching up. On side quest stuff. But... one thing I didn't do is this. I might still hold off on this, because all this is going to update as we go. But it was quite a bit. Heckin'... we did a little bit of exploration. We did a little puzzles. In between all the hubba bubba. We got Kafka. This was done off stream, obvi. I used my guarantee for Kafka. So we have her now. I'm not sure about high ceilings yet. Although we did do some pulls on her, so I think our pity's at 21. I haven't pulled since. And we're not sure, but we're about to do patch. My plan for this weekend is heckin' tonight, do a little bit of 3.5. Tomorrow we've got our peak collab, which I'll put the command in here. It says today, but it's for tomorrow. Hope I won my 50-50. Hell yeah. Hopefully you do. But let's make our way through here. Whoop. Heckin' ash trees. Hello, hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How are we doing today, hun? Oop. But yeah, this stuff that I put here is for tomorrow's collab. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, let's heckin' make our way. And then, Lynn, if you do end up wanting to jump in, you are more than welcome to. Probably gonna keep the crowd relatively small so we can keep general yapping to a minimum. If you just want to chill and I can just do things on my own, that's completely fine. Talk to Shireen.
Your surprised expression is just like what the memories recorded.
Are you Cyrene or Mem?
Maybe I'm both? Just kidding. If I had to choose, then I'm probably closer to the latter.
The house game audio wise. I think I need to lift the audio. There you go.
It's pretty unbelievable for me, too. It's like I had a long, long dream. Cyrene's memories and Mem's memories, they're all tangled together. But when I woke up, there were only broken fragments left.
Oh, it's these headbuds.
Playing by the books.
It's
Hello,
the earbuds.
hello. Super excited.
The earbuds are going, that's what it is. It's the earbuds. I'm like, why do I not
Oh
hear
dear.
it? I'm like, why do I not hear it well enough on the other side? It's no worries. I got another pair. Honk. Congrats on the engagement. Yes, thank you. And for those in chat who don't follow the Discord or my socials, which, I mean, it'd be really cool if you did. I would very much like that very much. I, as of yesterday, that's not what I'm looking for. As of yesterday, I am engaged. Yesterday, Jester heckin' popped the question, and I said yes. Yippee! And heckin' later,
Wife stealer.
later sometime, he and I are going to go pick out rings, because I think us both having engagement rings, and he thinks us both having engagement rings is cute as fuck. And we want to do that instead. I like the idea of us both having rings. And that's what we're planning on doing. Y'all have thought correctly. I am happy that you think so, Eclair. Hold on one moment. I'm gonna unplug these old headphones and plug in these new ones and hope the wave doesn't yell at me. Aw, yeah. That's definitely better. That was definitely the left earbud going. Yep, up. Oh, and I can just in general hear myself pretty clearly. Did I? No, I didn't fuck with the wave. So we're gonna... That's why, because it's just higher. Okay. So. But yeah, that's what we're thinking about doing. It might be sometime before any talks about a wedding. So, Lynn, you were there earlier when we were telling Din, because Din, because of time differences, took longer to find out. I love Din so much. But I had to laugh when she was like, I know, we can make a dono goal to get Lynn to the wedding. We don't even have a wedding planned yet. We don't even have money for the wedding. I love her so much.
I don't even have a passport.
I thought you did. Or was that just an ID? I thought you did get a passport.
Yeah, just an ID.
Oh. Passporto. Yeah, so... And that's the so the reason we're also starting this late, aside from Nat 19, because Nat 19 also started late. Might as well talk about it while we're here in a meeting. It's because I had to call my mom.
The annoying thing with the passport is that I can't go get one myself, and it gets brought up a ton that we should totally get one. but it never happens, like so many things.
Yeah. Yesterday I cooked up a huge dinner.
I can't exactly walk there.
Yeah. You can order via the net on the government site. You can. You can definitely order one online and fill those forms and print out and mail those forms. There's always those options. The problem is then going to the post office.
Oh, that's a thing now?
I think you can apply online for passports, yeah. I'd look online. I'd check. That's what Grant's saying, at least. You can order via the net on the government site. Yeah, maybe because I'm a dumbass. I made gravy for this ham, and it's great. But we also had leftover cheese sauce from when we made eggs bennies the day before yesterday. And that cheese sauce is so good on this ham. And it's like, duh, ham and cheese. Ham and cheese work together. Holy shit. I know you can renew most IDs, didn't know about initial setup. That's the thing. I can see the net being a case for renewals. I'm not sure about, like, in general, because I don't think Lynn's ever had a passport. And if she has, it's probably hella expired. So she just have to apply for a new one. But I also don't know all that. Because when I was younger, my parents figured out all that shit. Because when I was little, they wanted to take me to their countries. You can get the passport online, but you have to go in person to continue registration. Probably take the photo, too. Although the photo? Hi, Fontoon. Hello, hello, hello. I think you can get it. I think you can, you have to take your passport picture either there or go to, like, anywhere with a quote-unquote 1 hour photo. They're instant now. It doesn't even take an hour. Hi, Fontoon. How we doing? Hello, hello. So, like, that sort of stuff. Shit, if it's a new passport in person, it's expired, they can mail it. Yeah. That's what I think. I think Lynn still has to do the whole in-person thing. Because it's applying for a new one. But they're usually pretty fast. But yes. I'm gonna repeat what Cyrene said here because we zoned out. I'm just happy to be back. I always feel weird not streaming.
It's pretty unbelievable for me, too. It's like I had a long, long dream. Cyrene's memories and Mem's memories, they're all tangled together.
Yeah, last weekend
When
was
I woke
super
up,
weird.
There were only broken fragments left.
Ooh.
I can't remember what happened in those 30 million cycles, but I remember what you did for this world.
Hold on, Cyrene, I have this ham and it's so good.
Like, didn't you wish for me to turn into a pretty girl back at the Grove?
Is this my wish coming true? You remember that? Wait, I didn't pick that option.
He.
You didn't? In that case, just treat it as my own wish then. There's so much I want to say, but unfortunately, this isn't the time to reminisce.
No?
With the memories of the previous flame chase still intact, we've returned to this place at the beginning of time, so we can carry out our promise to Finan.
Yeah?
The descent of Iron Tomb may be looming over the horizon, but we still have a chance to change everything.
Chat, what's your favorite part of a ham? If you eat ham. Low-key, I love the skin.
Lady Silicii is so quiet. In Cyrene's memories, she always sits alone by the lake, gently swaying on the swing, like she's waiting for someone.
Who's she waiting for? It was him for Finan.
Yes, Finan too embarked on his journey because of this view.
The part that's used when you cook the huge part.
He then walked alone for more than 30 million cycles.
The skin is a difficult one. Sometimes it's delicious, other times it's like, oh my god, how much salt did you use?
Is that also why Cyrene did what she did?
This one was a hickory smoked ham. We didn't glaze it or anything.
It's something that happened to me, but I'm talking as
But
if
the
I'm
skin
an
is just
observer.
so crispy while
Oh,
still
then heck
also being
yes.
chewy.
Those memories are like vague and unclear, as if encased in thick ice. The only things I remember are the days I spent with you.
The rest of the ham is useless? No.
Emporius will fall into an ending of destruction after the next Era Nova. But those stories went out of fashion ages ago. In a proper romantic epic, the hero's supposed to foil the villain's plot, right?
Lygus is the primary culprit behind everything. We must stop Ironton's descent. We need to help. We need the help of more allies from beyond the sky.
That's right. We now know that sealing off the sky wasn't Aquila's actual intention. Lygus is the mastermind behind it. The one who's trying to control everything. How unforgivable. But I still feel a bit anxious. Lygus chose to walk into...
Did she say how ungivable instead of unforgivable?
Lygus is the
Was her
mastermind behind it.
line cut
The one
weird?
who's trying to control everything. How unforgivable.
Okay, no, it's just me being stupid.
To
Alright.
the spotlight and
Keep going.
reveal
Nothing new.
everything. Which means he still thinks the current situation is under his control. Maybe he still has an ace up his sleeve. Think about it. Even the name Lycurgus is a fake one. We have no idea who or what he really is. Which means it's probably time to borrow that treasure you're carrying, friend.
Huh? The core farm? And if I'll screw them with the... Oh, never mind. The chronocognitive anchor. Write his name in as I've written. Make a wish to the Stellaron. Okay.
Wouldn't that be a waste? Don Hung specifically said not to let you use that power. Please don't take that risk.
Okay.
I'm talking about the chronocognitive anchor. Didn't that Intellitron friend say, when required, it can also serve as a bridge for communications between the internal and external world?
Hi, Bard! Thank you!
ID Silicii is a little village enclosed by time. We might
Now
be
my
able
fate
to
is sealed.
contact the
I can
outside
never be a
world from
popular
there.
VTuber. I am engaged.
Why don't we give it a try? We should at least tell our friends from beyond the sky that you're still in one piece. Firstly, we need to find a well-hidden spot.
A well-hidden spot. I'm guessing the one here with the giant light.
It's
super
not
quiet
fair.
here.
Sai, you
Sounds
got
like
full
you'd
on
be
married and
allowed.
it wasn't a problem.
Back in
Sexist double
Cyrene's
standards.
memories, this room was her secret base. No one noticed her practicing Orynyx's prayer here, or trying to speak with the gods in secret.
To be fair, you say this, Lynn, at the same time, the fact that there's a command in, I think, both Scylla and Sayu's thing for what that says they're married, like, they have to remind people that they're married. People don't pay attention.
Oh yeah, I know.
Hey, Blaster. Where were you when the question was popped? Home.
People are really oblivious, often on purpose.
We were home. Yesterday, we Yum yum. We worked on dinner together. While the ham was in the oven, we watched Devil May Cry. And though it may be an exception, Victoria is pretty popular and married. Oh yeah, I know. It's mostly just a joke. It's really mostly a joke to the freaking heckin' unicorns out there that are like, don't shatter the illusion. We don't want to know that you're taken. And it's like, I will tell you anytime I get the chance to. Because I'm not interested in y'all anyway. Like that. But, heckin', we were cooking dinner. We put the ham in to roast. Watching Devil May Cry. Halfway through the last episode, the ham was like, I'm ready now. So we paused it and we started working on the stuffing and the potatoes while the ham was still hot. Because I also made sausage stuffing. And we had left my baking dish at Mama Jester's place. And I was getting panicky because I have anxiety. But Jester was a Chad and he went to go get it. So then we did our stuffing. And we had a dinner. And we were being a couple. And
oh, did you do Dairy Queen today?
Yes, we did get a blizzard today. We decided to, like, cause
hell yeah.
Today's the last day of our vacation, at least on Jester's end. So Jester, I was like, let's go get a blizzard. We haven't gotten a blizzard since like fall. Let's get a blizzard. Or even like last summer, because we get like a blizzard like maybe twice a year. So we got a blizzard. I got a mint Oreo one. And Jester got this new one that's like Reese's caramel, salted caramel, and a pretty crazy one. He was like, he was like, a medium is too big. But I ate mine super slowly because I get brain freeze really easily. And then yeah, that was today. The blizzards were today. Yesterday, after dinner, while we're eating dinner, I'm talking about how I feel a little silly that I didn't get like a bottle of wine or a sparkling juice or anything for us to kind of like pop open and stuff. And then he popped the questions. He popped the question. I started crying. And
like a little dance.
Sounds like
yeah.
you.
Yeah, we had like some nice little jazz playing just to like have some music while we're eating. So we kind of we're being a cute couple and stuff. And then he was like, "I'm sorry, my family recommended we pick out a ring and stuff, and I didn't know your ring size."
I figure with you it's either you start crying or you go like, but wait, no, I want the chimkin.
His voice comes through in the background occasionally, and if he's as handsome as he sounds...
Don't distract me, give me food.
XD.
Oh, frickin' fencing person, you say this. Heckin'... You can check out Jester over on heckin' Jester's Quest. He's on a bit of a stream hiatus right now, but you can check him out over there. And yeah, he is just as handsome as he sounds. Did it just not fucking work? Oh, fucking... Well, there he is. Lol. I'm so used to using the explanation part.
He's incredibly entertaining and really knows how to work a room.
Yes. I still fucked it up. Dismiss. God damn it, I have to wait a minute and a half.
You're getting married.
Yeah. God damn it, I spelled... Freaking... My freaking tippy tappies suck. But I'll do a proper shout out in a moment, Ty.
She can't spell his name, but they're getting married.
I can. It's just my nail didn't hit the other S. And so it's fucking stupid, and now I gotta wait. Because Twitch doesn't let you gives you cooldown on shouts. We can do this for now. I wanna freaking properly show them out. Damn it. Hey, sorry it took me a while to answer you. I like to fiddle with my settings. I'm good. I found you from Net19. Oh, thank you. Heck yeah. Always fun to have the Net19 peeps in on stuff and have them find the stream. I'm usually kind of scatterbrained. And I'm
Also
usually
just saying, if he asks ChatGPT for his vows, I object on principle.
I don't think Gesture would. Honestly, I have no idea how people even use that. I have no idea. Getting a little late for me. Once again, congrats. I'm sure it's become something. Yeah, thank you, Drill. Thank you for being here.
Okay.
Heckin'. I wanna at least get the shout out. Can I get the shout out? 2 more seconds. Alright. There I go, I did it. Now you guys can just follow him from right over there. And then you'll be following Gesture.
Success.
Yes. 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 This means I gotta get back to I definitely need to get back to some sort of workout regime. I know I can't join workout because of my hours and stuff. I just need to figure out something for myself. Heckin', I put a treadmill on the throne. I put one of those walking treadmills. Legit, I'm thinking if that gets funded, I'm thinking of during games, just walking on that thing while we're in game. Just walking on the treadmill. Just get as many steps in whenever I can. But yeah. Fun stuff. Fun things to think about.
But today's different, isn't it?
Hey, if you have a treadmill and Gesture's dumb elves, you got a better setup than I do.
Real people. I'm prepared to witness that miracle, friend.
The way Cyrene talks is so similar to Mem. I have so many questions.
And I'll be here for you. I can join you on the exercise bike or something if it helps.
Cognitive anchor can still function normally.
My workout consists of a pressure pot full of rocks I hold when squatting. Oh, damn. Abs are made in the kitchen, not the gym. But yeah, a bike or a treadmill while doing idle computer stuff. Oh yeah, no, I'm well aware.
14.8%. Dialogue window. 16 minutes, 22 seconds. Prerequisite. No external interferences. I'm
definitely well aware that it... Ugh.
We are very glad to learn that you're safe.
That is WD-40. I'm well aware that it comes down to diet as well. But it's also a matter of outside of work, I don't do as much physical activity as I should. And work is not enough. So being able to fit in or make sure that I fit in a normal amount of steps a day will also go a long way to shedding a lot of excess weight that I might have. And just get me at a healthier weight. I'm definitely, I've definitely been taking some steps. I'm eating slower. I'm portioning my plates a little bit better. And trying to reduce snacking. And if I do snack, I try to snack on something healthy or try to hydrate first. But I also know that I need to do physical activity. I do need to do some physical activity. So there is that. I do have an idea. I do have a plan. Because this ham, it was like a 10-pound ham. I have a huge, it came with a huge ham bone, or what was left is a huge ham bone. And I'm gonna learn how to make split pea soup. and that's going to not only freeze for a long time if I make a fuck ton of it, but
Oh heck yeah.
it's going to be able to, I can use it for a lot of that leftover ham, because again, it's a lot of ham. So once we start getting tired of it, that bone and that leftover ham is going to be put into soup. It'll be a really good source of fiber, another source of like protein that isn't too carby.
I actually think I have a family recipe for that if you want it, though Google works too.
Yeah, I found a recipe, but I'm always down to hear suggestions if like there's like tried and true recipes. And then yeah, heckin' having like ham and pea soup with the remainder of it and get some use out of that ham bone. I came in to see Big Herd. Yeah, hello Luminosity, how we doing, hun? But yeah, lots of little plans. Obviously it's baby steps. It's learning to control myself, like not eating as much, like reducing my intake, practicing control. Hi, Sweaty. If you like company while working out, I'm up for doing 2 workouts a day. I'm probably gonna start small. I'm gonna probably start with like a 20-30 minute workout after I come home from work, and then just immediately
honestly.
and then just immediately shower, and then I'll be able to jump in. I'm gonna see how well I can do on my own. My favorite thing, anything you would ordinarily put on rice, put over lettuce instead. Oh yeah, absolutely. There's also, again, like, rice isn't bad for you. It's how much you have and what's in it. Like, controlling...
Sounds good.
Like,
mostly offers since I know having a group helps build the habit.
Yeah. I'll see where I go with things. The idea of, I have it as a crowdsourcing thing on Throne. The reason I like the idea of the treadmill is because it's something that, like, I know because of my huge honking titties, I can't do certain workouts, but I can walk. I can jog, I can power walk, and as long as I can get these steps in, as long as I can get this movement in, if I can just watch videos with you guys and hang out while getting these steps in, I think it'll go a long way.
I miss hearing you shout hip dips.
I think those will go a long way. Have more people to be more accountable and all that. No burpees, for shame. I have a very hard time with burpees fencing. I have huge tits. So my tits make it very hard to do anything involving like a push-up, a burpee. I can do planks, certain planks and stuff, but my tits, I am very top heavy. I have huge tits. Okay.
Can't relate. Sophie can though.
So it can be really hard. Even with some sports bras, there is still a lot going on. I gotta look for a really good sports bra. Like, the ones I have are pretty good. They keep things where they gotta be, but there's still some bounce and flounce there. So it's we work through it. We work through it, or we work around it. But I know we've got some weights, because I got Jester some pretty cool heckin' weights. With that treadmill, frickin', it'll work out. What I'm thinking of doing, if I ever have like spare, like, because I'm planning so many things.
Yeah, my main thing is dealing with my hair. I braided it today, by the by.
Ooh.
Took a while, but it looks nice.
I'm also like planning, so oh my god, this week has been so freaking crazy, because like last week we drove to a wedding and that was really, really nice, and I got super emotional because like I don't go to weddings often, and it was really fun. During this week, I was working with October, and we finally got the final mix for my first cover, and I've talked to the moon and back about how much like I'm so self-conscious of my voice and like my singing and stuff, and we're getting a raid. Hello everybody, how are we doing? Hello Sensi raid. Mind my cough. Hello everybody. How are we doing today? Let me just make my way over here. Hello everybody over at Sensi. My name is
hi there.
Squeaky Giona. I'm a
Haven't met
magical
this
girl
one.
VTuber. I am a magical girl VTuber. I do variety things. I yap a lot, and today we are playing Honkai Star Rail. I hope you all had a wonderful time over at Sensi's. What were y'all doing? Were you just like hanging around, hanging out? Everything okay? Ooh, heckin' McHoney. Hello and welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Doing well, super hungry, so oh, girl, I ate. I eat while I stream. I'm one of those people. I already finished my plate though, so like we're good. Congratulations, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. Yes. I'm just yapping right now about because it's been over a week since I streamed. So heckin' we're doing a little bit of catch up again, like there's getting engaged, there's getting the final mix of my like first professionally mixed cover. Anyone who has been keeping up with me for the 16 years I've been online, like half of my life, literally. Yeah, I can't eat and stream. I get that. I got no shame. I got no shame. I'll eat, I'll drink. I've gotten loopy on stream. I've gotten drunk. We do it all here. We have fun here. We are safe. We are safe. We do things safely. I'm about to hop out so I can make dinner. Of course, no worries. Have a wonderful time, and thank you for the follow. Thank you so much for the heckin' raid, Sensi. And just in case, for those who might not know, Sensi
One of her bits is letting out a huge belch and then saying I'm a lady.
Yes, I do that a lot. For those who are not aware of Sensi, you've probably seen her over at on Logan's streams, or even on Cody's streams, or Deco streams. So they're a cute bean, and I hope one day she and I can meet and play some games and yell at games, because I like doing that, and it seems like she does too. We'll see. But yes, heckin', I'm a yapper, and we've just been kind of catching up with things. I've been doing so much like VO and stuff for a very long time, but when it comes to singing, hell yeah, I do indeed. I would love to. Hell yeah, heckin', I've sung on stream before. I've done karaoke streams. And when I was younger, I did a lot of covers that I scrambled on my own. I think my most, I say popular, but my most viewed cover, I think, has over 100,000 views. And a huge goal of mine, when I saw that people can do this on their own, was to get the opportunity to get my song, like, get my singing professionally mixed. And I always had the songs in mind, but I was always so nervous to go out there and find the people who can help with these sort of things and then give them my singing. It's very, very like vulnerable. Like I have some confidence in my voice for VO. Scylla and I are gonna be working on a demo reel come September, and that's gonna be really exciting to have like an actual like official demo reel. But when it comes to singing, I'm not formally trained in any way. I'm completely self-taught. I've been singing always kind of in my own, in the back. No formal training, too nervous or lacking confidence to ask for singing lessons. Didn't grow up like with a lot of money, so I'm pretty sure my parents wouldn't have known how to do that, aside from maybe be like join a church choir, and I don't really know. And I'm very shy in terms of being on camera. That's why I don't take pictures of myself or anything like that. And so and then the first person that was mixing my covers, I was going through Fayfield. They were doing all right, but I wasn't fond of how I was coming out, and it actually started to shake my confidence. Hearing how my vocals were coming out. Things ended up falling through. I won't go into it. And I ended up going to October, who now also works with Nat19 with Nat19's music, and will probably do some music for me in the future because she is amazing. And hearing her mix, first off, the songs that I've chosen, that I'm not gonna say, so no fucking questions, but the songs that I've chosen, October was like, oh my god, these are dream songs. No worries, Sensi. No worries. Always engage in self-care. Get yourself some food. Everybody, thank you for sharing your community with me. And anyone who stays, thank you so much for staying. We will get to the game, I swear. I just talk a lot. But yeah, they were like, these are dream songs. And I lost my shit. And I passed them my vocals and everything. And October just fucking killed it. It's so good. So now what I'm doing is I'm storyboarding for the music video, because at some point I'm going to be approaching a video editor so we can start working on that. But that won't be until I commission all the art I need, because I'm storyboarding so I know what art assets to get, so then I can take all that to a heckin' video editor. And I will lead in to say that when we did the charity for gamers outreach, one of the goals we hit was a 24-hour stream. I will go more into it as we get closer to the date I'm planning, and I'll have things to explain what's going, but that's going to be a donathon. I'm going to turn that 24-hour stream into a donathon with the intent purpose of any money made through that is going to be going to essentially debut prep, debut resources to give you guys hopefully the best debut for the big model that Hanekyu is working on, and really make it something worth going to. There's so many things in the works, and while it's going slow, the fact that it seems like it's actually going, it's moving, is like, holy shit. I didn't think things would start moving. So it's really, really exciting. It's been a crazy 2 weeks. And I am so excited to heckin' really get these going, and hopefully, it's probably not gonna happen within this year, because I know Hana has a lot of work on her plate, but I'm hoping to debut before I get married. So one of the things is gonna happen first, either a wedding or a debut. But yeah, we'll see where things go. We've got a lot of things to plan and save for, but people that are willing to support, I'm gonna do my best to make it worth people's while. So thank you for anyone who's ever been here. Thank you who everyone's ever followed or subscribed or lurked or anything like that. Thank you so much. Heckin', you guys are very, very wonderful beings, and I love you, and we can go back to the game now. I'm done. Alright. Herda, you're here too?
Not only am I here, but I also happen to have saved you 4 times already. Without you even being aware of it, of course. But now's not the
She
time to
cares.
celebrate.
Yes.
When 2 geniuses show up at once, you know you're in deep trouble. Listen up, little one. The destruction's eyes
About
are
protecting an
gazing upon us.
investment.
No, I'm not joking. And
If
no,
nothing
it's not
else.
Droidhead. It's the real Nanook.
Time is running out, so I'll explain in terms you understand. This world, Amphorius, is in fact a testing ground, where the Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb, evolves through self-extrapolation. Hiding in this segment, unknown to other life forms, it has endlessly repeated the process of era nova, seeking a solution that could obliterate the erudition. For some reason, the experiment entered a prolonged state of stagnation. However, it has now restarted. Prediction: if effective intervention is not performed, Iron Tomb will complete its self-coronation in 14 system hours and initiate its plan to destroy the entire path of erudition.
Oh my god, and if you've been following my Twitter, you've probably been seeing some freaking previews of the chibi model Noe's working on, and oh my god! There's so much to be excited for. How will it destroy the erudition?
It's so heckin' cute.
Are endless, breaking down interstellar communications, destroying the synesthesia beacons, returning cosmic civilizations to the dark ages, or even starting the third anti-organic war. Any of it would be able to bring the cosmos to its knees.
Palmtacular, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
Simply
Hello,
put,
hello.
it will tilt all sciences and technologies towards the destruction. And since Nanook glanced at this place, it means they are being dead serious.
Hasn't Iron Tomb been around for a long time?
Based on info provided by the IPC, Iron Tomb probably isn't like Selenova or Zephyr, who are overlords ascended from human beings. Instead, Iron Tomb is an algorithmic sequence that can be anywhere.
So they know about
as long as
Selenova
there
or
is respect
Zephyr.
for its calculation. The version of Iron Tomb hiding in Amphorius is its source code, and this scepter is its incubator.
14 system hours is no time at all.
Yep. Think of it as the program having reached 99.98% completion already, and then it's over.
Something in the shadows has been driving everything forward.
Not surprising, I assume the geniuses know a little bit about basically everything moderately important.
Systems administrator.
He wants Iron Tomb to break through the knowledge singularity. I don't know why he wants to do it, but he'll remove interferences at any cost. You're the only variable within this world, and you're the only thing he fears. So listen closely, little one. The speed of time is different in Amphorius compared to the outside. Destruction is just about to arrive, but you can still play Deliverer one last time. The cycles have already been broken. You've entered what is theoretically the last cycle Amphorius will ever be able to run. And Iron Tomb will break out of its prison as soon as the process of Genesis is triggered once more. But now there's an abnormality within the experiment. You know what I'm talking about. One of the model's 12 factors. That is one of the 12 demigods. Destroyed himself using the power of the destruction. Fine and Signal disappeared from the cycles the moment Nanook cast their gaze this way. That means World Bearing's computational logic is currently flawed and bugged. Yet it's the factor directly related to the process of Genesis.
I like how we're looking at her to like we understand what she's saying. Finan sacrificed himself to create an opportunity for us. He entrusted the duty of world bearing. Finan didn't die, he's still fighting.
That old Intellitron will definitely do all he can to debug this error. So you have to take this chance to claim Kephal's core flame. Don't let him have his way. The key to suppressing Iron Tomb lies in whether he can rewrite the purpose of Era Nova.
There's one more preparation we must make. Lycus's behavior has been quite abnormal. He's never interfered in the actions of Titans or the demigods throughout the whole experiment. Deduction. The Scepter has an extremely strict autonomous protocol, restricting even its administrator. In Amphorius, this ultimate protocol goes by another name. The Law Titan. Talanton.
Okay. Restricting even its administrator. God, there's this theory that all the Chrysos heirs signify something in a computer program. Like, for example, like Mighty Nikador is like the antivirus. Aquila is like a firewall. Aglaya was like the web, like the internet. Talanton being the law would be like permissions and shit like that. I can't remember the exact thing, but it's kind of crazy.
Wasn't Aquila the monitor?
Yeah, the monitor, but also the firewall keeping people out. Or like keeping foreign things from coming in and keeps people from coming out. Something like that. I can't remember, but yeah,
I see.
It's because the whole Aquilus thing of like no one can come in, no one can come out. He's the organizational unit. Yeah. Okay.
I know Nakader struck us down.
Yeah. Because they're the antivirus. So if anything does get through the firewall, it's Nikador's job to get rid of it.
Law. They are the rules that restrain all things in Amphorius. And it was the core flame
Determines what does and
there at
doesn't
the
have
beginning of the
permissions.
last flame chase journey.
Why do you have another little pink one next to you?
Why do you have another little pink one? Okay.
Her path chart is...
Is there something wrong
Record
with me?
that line.
It might
I
end
want
up...
it.
Okay, 1 sec. I'll see what I can do. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Alright, voice. All the way up. I'll try. Alright, 1 sec.
Love heard it lines.
To remember my things at -12.
Why do you have another little pink one next to you?
We'll do that one more time.
Why do you have another little pink one next to you?
Okay. Let's get things back to -12. If that doesn't
And
end
yet
up...
heard it just here like, why do you always have some new pink thing when I see you?
Heckin'... I was also gonna say...
Go first.
What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Oh! If that doesn't work out, the heckin' Star Rail wiki is actually really good at, like, archiving even the voice lines for the missions after a while.
Oh heck yet.
Yeah, the other lines from 3.0, those are on the wiki now, on the Star Rail wiki. When you go into, like, the Trailblaze and you look for, like, the actual dialogue, it's all, Herded lines are all there. So, might take some time, but it seems like they're even archiving this.
Never mind. Let's get back to the topic at hand. Light calendar 3960. Month of balance. We'll be locking onto this time period to find law. You can either meet the Titan, convince the demigod, or take the core flame by force. It doesn't matter what you do, so long as you bend it to your favor. We still haven't figured out how you and Don Hung got inside this world. So influencing protocol is currently our best way to stop Lygus, or to call for more reinforcements into this fight. Once you've got law in your hands, we'll discuss our next steps. Make sure the core flame doesn't fall into enemy hands.
Herta, the firewall's interference is getting closer. Time is running out. Please ask any questions you still have as soon as possible.
How's the Express crew doing?
Iron Tomb can't affect the real world just yet. Don't worry. Himiko and the others are more concerned about your well-being than their own.
Don Hung?
Don Hung did not enter the new world with you at the end of the last cycle. No, the flow of time inside and outside Amphorius is not identical. 1,000 years in this world may only be a fleeting second outside of it.
Oh. Did not enter the new world with you.
Oh, the March line is interesting. Same with Dan.
Yeah. 1,000 years in this world might be only be a fleeting second outside of it. So it's possible that a second outside of Amphorius is 1,000 years in it.
Conclusion. He is on his way back to the Express.
Where's March?
Miss March's situation is rather complicated. Madame Herta and I can detect her signal, but cannot ascertain her location. What we can be sure of is that she's still in Amphorius.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about her. She's absolutely chock full of mysteries.
Yeah, we've been here for over a year, but it seems like barely any time has passed outside.
Yeah.
Protected in a nice thick layer of ice. Worry more about yourself instead.
I don't have any other questions.
I believe in your capacities. The hands of the Trailblaze can create miracles, and will certainly be able to snuff out the flames of evil.
I'm not going to give any motivational speeches. I just hope you bring good news the next time we meet, little one. No, not little one. Deliverer.
Those two geniuses certainly have memorable personalities.
Oh, there's another thing.
What do you think about them? Can you understand their explanations?
Yeah, I understand more than I should, actually. Honestly, some of that conversation feels like it's about things I once knew, but then forgot. Maybe it's because of Mem? After all, Mem's a memo sprite born out of your thoughts, friend. Maybe our memories somehow got tangled up together. Never mind. Let's focus on something more important with what little time we have. Just treat me as an ordinary girl with secrets, okay? Light calendar 3960. I remember that Talantin had already fallen by then, and the Chrysos heir who inherited that core flame is named Saridra. That's what's recorded in history, and the period we'll be heading to. We'll need to find Law and stop Lygus.
Okay. His name's Saridra.
So, we've at least got a solid direction, right? Can you give me a little bit of time before we go? I want to pack some stuff. There's so much more I need to take care of in this form, and I'm still getting used to it.
A relaxed scene like this probably no longer exists in the outside world.
Retrieve the cognitive anchor. Don't forget to take it with you. It's your only means of communication with the outside world. The genius's message is still there, reminding you. Travel to Light Calendar 3960, the era of Talantin's fall, gain control of the law. Got fucked trying to get Saber. Pity 70 just to get Welt. Oof. I'm sorry. Then you can bypass the final protocol, modify the core flame of world bearing, and reverse Era Nova. Delay Iron Tune's birth. Blah, 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 blah. Information on the chronocognitive anchor is now unrecognizable. However, you already know the mission entrusted by the geniuses. Go seek out the power of law.
Should I head to the attic to wait for Cyrene? Or should I have one last look at Ides Elysiae?
I did look around quite a bit for nymphs. And I don't know if I found any more here. We're not gonna worry about it. Wait for Cyrene and take in the sights of Ides Elysiae once more. Earlier over there was like a little pink chimera, and then over here it was a pink chimera, and then I touched it and then it went away. And then this seal is here. I'm pretty sure I walked around and found all the... What the fuck? The wind chime sings a lovely... Where did that come from? Other than that, nothing. Tiny wooden hut is buckling. Something huge. Are there dromas? I wasn't there before.
The wind chimes are ringing. Just like heartbeats. It's so romantic.
Ha ha ha.
Don't panic, it's just a little spell of mine. I tried summoning a creature from the book. It won't hurt you. And the hut's sturdier than it looks. Alright, there's still a bit left over magic
Yeah,
in
if
the
you
chime.
hit that bell, it does funny things for a bit.
Next time you walk by, you should give it a try. I've hit it before.
Found
it didn't...
that last patch.
Okay, maybe I just didn't hit that one. Instead of a Dromas, it's Janice's steed. Maybe a Trojan horse. There's a monster inside. Almost as if Wooden Horse Creek's open. Okay. I've seen a couple others of these and they didn't do anything. Where did I see see the other one. Finance father, finance memory.
What you want to make her? You want to make her half pay?
Let's see. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah, there's the other one. But didn't make a sound. Yeah, it doesn't make that one doesn't do anything.
Sorry for all the throat clearing. I'm really phlegmy today, apparently.
You might need to have you been drinking water, right?
Yep.
Alright,
Drink
no idea.
tons.
Oh, there's a chest. No idea why you're so
This
hungry.
could spell disaster. It could be I'm getting sick. That would suck.
Oh, there's another thing here. Oh, cool, I'd have to chase after him this time.
Sunshine and color will get even prettier.
I know where there's to find another seal. Take me there. Manliest seal. They just said hi. Battled in our minds. The real clash would shatter the world. Not fight. You wouldn't just fight, just vibe. Fast are the two seals. Alright. There's also bells in like Mem's maze. And there's a chimera. You know that there's nothing left to summon. Oh, woo. It's your good old soy-dusted mochi cake. Maybe he's just playing around with the chime, popped in to say hi. Single bells. Now it's done. Looks like Cyrene's magic has finally run dry. I don't know where there's more of those bells. There's the one that won't make a sound. Nothing there.
Oh, okay. Look what it started with.
Oh. Finance memory. Livia.
Yes.
ESO, finance memory. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't see any other bells. Oh, investigate. What's this? What? Is this a drama?
Can I hold on to you? The Tromas won't suddenly jump up and fling me off, will it?
Oh. Jurassic Garden. bunch of little things here and there. Like, I explored all of this, and I still missed some stuff. Alright. Alright, I don't think there's anything else.
Yeah, 80s LCE is chock full of little things.
Is there a bell in here that I didn't hit? No. I know there's a other side here. Oh, wait. Oh, you can't hit that one. That one doesn't do anything. And then that's Mem's. Mem's Labyrinth or whatever it's called. Membrance Maze. Alright, we're not gonna dilly-dally too much. We don't have a lot of time. Let's say investigate. Was that something I can pick up? Oh. Curated meditation corner.
This village is where Finan's life started. After 30 million cycles and 30 million failures, his burden is now in my hands. He said I will take over the responsibilities of world-bearing. But what does that mean? Becoming the new Kefali? Or forging a completely new path?
Analyze the situation. Believe in Destiny's plans.
Destiny must have brought me here for a purpose. This isn't a coincidence, but an eventuality created after 30 million quantitative changes. There's nothing to fear. I'm destined to play the most important role in this final battle. I've already beaten another Lord Ravager after all.
Thinking hard over there? I finished packing. I decided to just bring these few things.
Watching
in bed.
Hyacinth's little legs zoom with the winged pig blessing is so fun.
Yeah.
See? There's a journal, a quill pen, and the ceremonial blade of the Priests of Time. Holding it calms me down for some reason. The scent of the black tide is now calm. Finan must still be fighting them in some way. This will be Amphorius's final flame chase journey. But it won't be the end of
Also,
us.
Cyrene is so tiny.
It'll be the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Friend, are you ready to become a hero?
Still don't know how I should act around you.
Just treat me like any other friend you have. We share a common goal and common enemies, and we may also share a common future. A future that has never emerged in any other cycles before. I believe in you, friend.
She's probably shorter than you.
Get used to it. Just call me Mem like you did before. Just kidding.
I don't get it. Why must it be me?
Are you worried that the burden is too heavy for you? Don't worry. Maybe the answer isn't as complicated as you think. You've seen how every person regarded as a hero in Amphorius was nothing more than a flawed human. They were just at the right place at the right time when the world needed a hero. But those aren't coincidences. Just like how your arrival kickstarted Amphorius's fate once more after a stagnation of more than 30 million cycles. It's the inevitability of being a trailblazer. A person's personality is their destiny. Your own hero's journey already started the moment you decided to board that express.
Yeah.
That promise might be far too heavy. But I believe in you, friend. The Trailblaze's duty has always been a heavy one. In other words, since you've already saved so many worlds, friend, you should be used to being called a hero by now.
Yeah, it's nothing new.
Maybe you can tell me those stories as we travel. That way they can become our shared memories too. Let's trailblaze onward like before and create a future that's worth being remembered.
It seems you two are prepared to head out. Then
Oh, hi there.
you
Cool.
indeed treasure the view before you. For you do not have much time left to enjoy such solitary delights.
B.
My apologies for disturbing your moment of repose. Before I express my apologies, please grace my abode with your presence, so I may demonstrate the full scope of my hospitality.
Man, he's so creepy.
Yeah. He really leans in with his voice.
Wait, what in the persona?
Whoa.
Is this place?
Oh, wow. This looks crazy. These look like they're TVs, but they also look like computer towers. Polmos, Premium Mobile, Titan, Strife, Path, Primum, Polmos 600. Guessing that's Mighty.
Farewell then. May we reunite in the new world.
Elios 252. Sky Authority, Sky, Path. Apeikea. Titan Authority, Death, Asterisk.
All shall bid farewell to one. And that person alone will witness the miracle.
Scamma. 720. Reason, Path. Well, that's Anaxa. Paplotes, Passage. Scopeo, Earth, Path. That's Gregoros, I think, but we never saw him.
Terravox.
Terravox, yeah, I'm sorry. I thought it was called something else.
The light of the dawn device never fades. Kepali's protection.
That's the Titan name you said.
Oh, okay. Kalos, Authority, Romance, Path. Orisis, Trickery.
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me.
Aporia, 432. Ocean. Well, I can't run.
Ha, the name for Saridra.
Yeah, it's making sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine. Hubris. Hubris, Law, Path.
Yep.
That's 10. And then, yeah, that leaves Finan, that leaves World Bearing, that leaves Time. 12.
That leaves world bearing and time yet.
Okay, I was just like that. That's 12.
There are 12.
Okay. So beeping in the background, I thought I recognized, looked it up. Beep. RAM beeps for issue with memory or motherboard. Yeah. As you reach out to touch the screen, the eerie sensation instantly courses through your entire body. You feel...
Outlier. Executing command. Record.
There's a 13th symbol and the newspurists postulate the existence of a 13th, but that's unsubstantiated.
Did that startle you? This is the intersection between Amphorius and the real universe. The audience seat where I observe this experiment. You can also call this location the Exo. What you see is the true form of the eternal land and the 12 demigods after they've shed their disguise of legends. Doesn't it look marvelous?
This room is so interesting though.
Like a microcosm of the cosmos. People love to portray the romance of the starry skies, but their tales often forget a different and far more truthful type of universe. The moment ancient Antikytherians sketched geometric shapes on the sandy beach and recorded the first numerals and symbols on parchment, the universe turned into a silent equation flowing under the pen of these relentless decoders. Erudition. It was once the mother tongue of the creator, the pen of divinity, and the first lyrical verse ever written by free will.
Enough purple prose, get to the point. That's the exact opposite of what you asserted before. Get to the point.
Seems like you are not in the mood for an idle chat. That is fine. I simply wish for you to understand that I have no intention of being your enemy. I have devoted myself over the long years to nurturing the Scepter's extrapolations, hoping that the Prima Mobile would bud from within it.
Mobile? The fuck? Prima Mobile? The Premium Mobile.
And now, my goal is almost complete. Nikos 496 had exceeded the
T-Mobile sucks.
singularity through his rage, and though he still retains his obsessive defiance and managed to suppress the black tide of this cycle, it's a matter of time before his will crumbles to dust.
What interests me, my brain. One sec. Oh, T-Mobile. That's what my brain was. T-Mobile. See, I don't know how T-Mobile's changed in the past couple years, aside from I guess now it sucks. I never had a problem with T-Mobile when I was on it. I only had to like get off it and get my own phone because there was no cell towers here. So it was like having a phone. T-Mobile, at least compared to the other services, was probably one of the better ones and one of the cheaper ones too. So the fact
I've
that
never had a T-Mobile. It's probably fine.
yeah, I don't know what the heck was happening over on Deco's end with T-Mobile. I don't know what the fuck contract they roped him in on to spend as much money as he was apparently fucking spending. I know it was also on 3 lines, but like, I used to be under my brother's line. I used to be under his bill, and he wasn't even paying $100 for us. And I had 10 gigs of data. He had unlimited data, unlimited text and call. Like, yeah, because here's the thing, Grant. upon Deco living with his family, they also decided that he pays for everything now. So he pays for internet, and he pays for the internet that is packaged with television and a landline, which he doesn't use either one of, but he lives with elders, so of course they use it and they want it, so he's stuck paying for it. And then he has a cell phone, his mom has a cell phone, and I think his grandfather has a cell phone. Someone else has the third cell phone. I don't know. But he's paying like $300 for that, if I'm remembering his post correctly. And I'm just like, how did you get roped into this shit? Like, who the fuck did you talk to? But I don't fucking know. And I think the first mention of T-Mobile being fucky a couple months ago was over a phone that wasn't finished being paid off, which understandably so. If you try to fuck with your contract and you haven't finished paying off a phone, they're going to ask for the rest of that phone up front. If you don't have the phone anymore or the phone was lost, that's not their problem. They don't fucking care. You owe them a phone. You owe them for a phone. And it sucks. But that was that sort of thing of like, at least that part from how I'm aware these things work. If you're still paying off a phone and you cancel, they charge you for that phone. And if I'm recalling, it was over a fucking phone that he no longer has. I have no idea. Anywho, back to game.
Iron Tomb will be completed. That will not be affected by my...
I also know there's other stuff going around that time, so not my funny, not my problem. Don't fucking care.
Schemes of the two geniuses. It is an irrefutable fact, just like the instance in Nose's calculations. In other words, as long as you are willing to stop interfering and let the final Era Nova carry out its natural course, I'll guarantee the safety of all nameless and ensure you return unscathed.
Why should I trust you?
You've always had a choice, my lady. You can either accept my sincerity or face the consequences of defying it.
Ooh, is that a threat? Are you threatening me? What will happen to the people of Amphorius?
They've always been the product of the experiment, so naturally, they will perish when the experiment ends. That outcome was predetermined long ago, so
honestly, this man shows up and kills the role.
Yeah, honestly.
Conclusion.
I still have a friend stranded here.
That transition to aggression was so good.
I am aware of that esteemed lady's whereabouts. Her real identity is quite astounding. If you decide to accept my proposal, then I will do all I can to send her back to you.
When Iron Tomb descends, no one will escape unscathed.
You are indeed worried about your safety and that of your companions. Rest assured, as a fellow pathstrider of this path, Nanook's gaze left a brand on your soul long ago. You harbor the seed of destruction within you, but you need to learn how to use it in the right way. That vital knowledge is also my bargaining chip in this negotiation between us. For there are few in this world who are truly capable of such a feat.
Hi, Barty, thank you.
And I happen to be one of them.
The Stellaron seed is Stellaron is the seed of misfortune only. Who are you?
Someone who wanders the stars. Someone who seeks answers with abject despair. This matter is of grave importance, so please do not make your decision lightly. After all, the choice before you bears a 1 in 3 chance of elevating you to an unparalleled existence among the stars.
I never thought of becoming unparalleled. I'll not allow the destruction to tear through the cosmos. I can't trust promises you make. I will rule over the cosmos even without your help. Let's go with this one for now. It's like...
I now see the full scope of the determination in your words. You may now continue your travels.
What kind of tricks are you pulling? So why did you drag me here?
It seems you haven't realized something about this place. The Exolith is the Erudition's domain. You cannot physically interact with me in any way in this place, and vice versa. As negotiations have broken down, there's no more need for us to remain in the audience's seat. Let's return to the theater called Amphoreus, where you will meet me once again. Of course, this meeting was not without merit. Your presence has inscribed a new footnote in the Exomyth. As for its purpose, allow me to reveal it to you in detail the next time we meet.
B. Journal recurrence, light calendar, 96.
100 years ago, the flames of war consumed Akama. The Outland forces broke through the dawn. Golden blood flowed with greed, and enemies descended with Kefali's eternal slumber.
Reminds you of
painting the
G-Man a
holy
little,
city's
yeah.
walls in scarlet. Its generals had vanished, and the elders prostrated on the ground. The throne of worlds kept silent to the pleas of the people. Until the heaven and earth cracked open. Not the gods answering the people's prayers, but a legion rising from the sea of blood. Dawncloud's spires fell in the sulfur rains, and the legion's commander stood atop the broken idols and roared, "Compatriots, no more kneeling! Not to brutal tyrants, and not to dying gods! Those rebels have twisted the prophecy and ignited the flames of war in order to stoke fear in your hearts!" A Chrysos heir she stood, divine blood soaked into the earth, quelling the flames beneath her feet. Their golden blood wrote of a tragic fate. Mine shall overturn it! Her crown burned bright, outshining the fires consuming the entire city. She raised her scepter high, and the people gazed in the direction she pointed. My blood flows in you now. Heroic compatriots, follow me, and we'll seize the reins of fate. Drive the enemy from Kefali's dawn. Smother their flames with their own dead. Win glory. Win peace. Let history sing your deeds! The first to dance was a maiden following closely behind, weaving through the carnage like a fish in the sea. The people, full of wrath, surged with her, forming a colossal wave, and the enemy hordes, drained of life, vanished into nothing. Onward! To Marmorial Palace! To Dawncloud's heights! Announce to all the wicked and cowardly! Announce to this stagnant age! We are the rising tide! History remembers this as the first siege of Akama. It is said that after the flames died, people found identical inscriptions in every place in the city that had been scorched by fire.
Mm-hmm.
It was the name borne by Akama's first and final sovereign, the Imperator Saridra. Friend, are you listening? Friend? Friend? Honestly, you were the one who insisted on reviewing history, yet here you are, dozing off? Wake up! Otherwise, I'll have to... Awake at last? I guess I won't have to use my wake-up magic on you then.
Where exactly are we?
We've arrived. A familiar place. The Temple of the Three Fates. If everything went according to plan, it should be shortly after Talantin's fall, and also the end of the first Flame Chase journey.
The Law Demigod awaits.
Indeed. The first Flame Chase ended with the trial of Law. We must find the demigod and gain her trust before the core flame is restored. It'll be tricky, so let's pick up our pace. To Akama first. We can learn more from the crowds there.
Tyrant! You and your butchers are not welcome here. Get out! Hold your tongue. Conspiring with criminals and plotting rebellion are crimes punishable by death.
There are multiple voices, and things seem tense. Let's not get caught up in any trouble. Why don't we find a place to hide and observe from the shadows?
Alrighty. Unyielding sacrifice. I can't remember. I know it's been announced who Saridra's voice actress is, and I think she's also from the UK. But so far, doing a really good job hiding her accent if she is.
Yet.
At least criminals keep their faith.
It's also, how to say.
Isn't that...
Hmm?
Not just that she's hiding it, but that there's a flow to it such that, even if it slips, it doesn't feel like a slip.
Perverting the prophecy and trying to slay gods. Stars beyond the sky? Gods who created the Titans? What kind of nonsense? Look at this broken world and see what your atrocious acts have done.
What? Did he just mention the stars beyond the sky? But how is that possible?
You impudent.
Ducks for Goris. We're here to welcome the deliverer from beyond the sky. Stand down.
Heretic! No one but the great Talantin can deliver this world from misery.
I ask you, if the old laws were so perfect, why did they crumble beneath my feet?
You...
Talantin is long gone. Now I am the law.
The tiny terror.
Challenge me, or submit to my judgment. Silence!
What gives you the right to judge a priest of law?
That's because I came, I saw,
She girl. How does it go? Fucking. There we go. I gaslit. I gatekept. I girl bossed. I chose right to E1 my queen.
Hell yes.
That is fun. That is an entrance.
Ducks for Goris, take the ashes of this man and scatter them in the temple among the crowds. Tell them
I love
that
how
the High
small
Priest
she is too.
attempted to take away the rights granted to the people by the Imperator. Thus, he met his fate.
Yes, Imperator.
Fucking love this fish. She's just like, quiet, my wife is talking.
I like that they let super important Imperious characters be itty bitty.
Guests?
Mm-hmm.
Dux Gladiorum, if you please.
As you command.
Now, the only thing I'm kind of curious here, and I'm guessing that in this whole timeline thing, it's gonna be different. But in one of the records we wrote, Hycelan's killed Saridra. Like, betrayed her completely, and we don't know why. It's just like, the Imperator, she's been killed by her own Dux Gladiorum. What happened? Like... Oh, I have theories for why it's gonna happen. Yeah.
Yet it seems the prophecy in this one is different too.
Is this?
Is it kindness? Yeah,
Correct,
kindness.
but not the kindness you know. This is the leader of the cleaners in this era. Since the start of the Chrysos War, they've made it their mission
The prophecy
to wipe out
mentions us in
Chrysos
it,
heirs.
which is new.
Even now,
Mm-hmm.
even after I've united all the city-states, these vermin still lurk in the shadows, hindering the flame-chase journey. Moreover, I know that the 27th person to inherit this role bore many grudges against you and nearly doomed the second flame-chase journey. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So, out of courtesy, I present to you this corpse as a gift.
You know about the second flame chase journey?
Careful. Let's wait and see what happens. She's probably trying to scare us.
For the sake of order, I am known by many titles. Flamebearer who ends wars, Tyrant of Dawncloud, Empress of the Holy City, and Imperator of the Flame Chase. But in light of your unique identities, I'll allow you to address me by my real name, Saridra. On behalf of my people and this land, greetings, Deliverer.
If I may, how do you know her identity?
As the little hostage prophesized, the Deliverer
Treevee.
shall come from the future beyond the sky.
Little hostage prophesized. Treevee.
Gray hair, golden eyes, skilled in wielding a mace. They would arrive in Yanisopolis on this day. There's no mistake.
Prophecy mentions beyond the sky. Treevee foresaw our arrival. Completely diverges from history.
Your orders, Imperator.
We return triumphant. Send an urgent message to all delegates. The meeting of the Flame Chase Alliance will convene early. As for you two, Akima knows what you seek. We'll confer in the Holy City.
Doubtless you have many questions, but save them for later. Please follow us.
Please don't notice my accent leaking through my dialogue. Fuck.
This is not what I expected at all. The demigod we needed to find was just waiting for us, and she knows of things beyond the sky, even eons.
Consecrated imitations.
How could this be so different from the previous 30 million Amphorius cycles? Who altered history?
Maybe Mars 7 or Dong Han. Could he? Maybe we messed up the timeline.
Unlikely. I think it's probably a third party interfering.
We need more examples where the accent is being faked in universe.
The currents of time have become twisted. Regardless of who caused this, that Imperator came prepared. We're the ones at a disadvantage now.
What kind of kills me is because I've seen High Sealan's trailer, because I wasn't planning on pulling for her. She's treated like she came from the ocean, like she's a siren. You could have gotten away with having her have her accent.
Ooh, a hug. Yeah, pet, pet, pet. Yes, pet.
That reminds me, I don't have...
Yeah, there's really no reason she can't have an accent.
There really isn't one. I don't understand why they didn't let her have her accent. I think they're intentionally trying to have her sound weird. But you can also do that by letting her have her accent. Like, that's the thing I don't understand. It's like, if you want her to sound like she's not from here, she can have her accent.
Instead, she talks like this, where every part of her words has a weird strain about it. Like she's enunciating the parts that don't need to be enunciated. Like when she says Imperator, and when she says anything really. Like, it's not hard to imitate, because it's always like she's breathing through her teeth while she speaks.
Do you know how, like, that was not
yeah,
hard?
She sounds like she's putting on a voice pretty forcefully.
Yeah. And again, maybe that's the point. It's not good. I can't. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. IDK, it grew on me. Yeah, but like, Claire, you've like super imprinted on High Sealands, so of course it was gonna work, it was gonna go for you. But I see how it wouldn't on everyone. Lamau, you imprinted on her like immediately. I want to hear it. You have a bias. You have bias. I dare. I dare.
Dance their dance. Let's go with them to the Holy City.
It's that thing of, if I ever needed to imitate High Sealands, I just need to talk like this. And then maybe, depending on where we go with her voice, we just have to stay right here. All I need to do is clench my butthole and breathe through my teeth. And then I can sound like High Sealands.
I'm not saying it's any good, but it feels like what she's doing. Like when I hear her talk, I can hear the breath going through her teeth. If that makes any sense. Like if you talk and you hyper focus on your mouth and then like almost like hold your lips, like be very aware of your lips and then talk. And then when you talk, you have a cadence, like everything is just too serious for the moment. And then just carry it. Go up a little bit and then down, and then up a little bit and then down. But in a rigid way, not in a very flowy one, which is very ironic because she's a siren from the water.
Right?
I do like her accent in a strange way. Yeah, at the end of the day, if people are down for it, then I totally understand. It's just really funny to me. I really do hope we get more sirenistic vocals from her at some point of story reasons. I do like her accent. You have a type of dynamic like you like, we understand.
As a result, the people of Akama will certainly respect you more. Just put that to good use. and add a bit of your experience and charm.
Yeah, again, the first time we saw her, I was not expecting that voice from her. It was like very like,
Easier
oh.
than last time, right? If we figure out what happened in this cycle, we'll be able to turn things back in our favor.
The old flame chase companions wait in the holy city. Can't do without your charm either.
Ah, so I'm the key? Since you insist, friend, I'll give it my all.
Guests, please.
Hmm.
The journey to save the world starts with a single step.
It'd be hilarious if the diction is a power limiter for Siren powers so she doesn't accidentally charm.
Let's set off, my friend.
Hail to the Imperator! Hail to the Golden Heroes! Hail to the Deliverer!
Told you, you're the headline act. All this spectacle is for you.
Guards, your service to the Holy City is appreciated. How have things been?
Castrum Kremnos once again struck the border. Dux Brumalis led her troops to repel the enemy. The agitators against the Flame Chase are still active in the city. They smashed the shops around Memorial Market. But the garrison already arrested the culprits, and now they await interrogation.
They are merely a disorderly mob and do not warrant any attention. Even though Terravox personally mended the fractured earth, it still didn't silence these fools. Guests from beyond the sky, worry not about these trivial matters. Dux Gladiorum will take you somewhere to settle down for now.
Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hycelans, and I am the Dux Gladiorum who swears fealty to the Imperator, as well as the Knights Commander of the Archiman Alliance.
Gladiorum. I'm just gonna be fucking making fun of her. I'm sorry.
Right.
Later on, the
Imperator.
will
The
invite you to attend a
Imperator.
meeting of delegates to discuss the Flame Chase journey. Your arrival has convinced us that the future promised by the prophecy is certain. Under the Imperator's command,
I need to see the direction notes.
I think it's cute if we find out it's a bit, but yet.
I want it to be a bit so badly. I want it to be her, like, really wanting to, like... The reason I don't think it's the case, though... The only reason I don't think it's the case is because Hoyo released an ASMR with Hycelans, and this was still the voice. I'm not sure if the other languages get that ASMR.
Yet I don't think it's a bit, but I want it to be.
I want it to be. I have to hear what the other languages do, and if they sound just as stiff, then yeah, that's just the direction. But it's very interesting.
please allow me to introduce myself.
Also the
My
audio.
name is Hycelans, and I am the Dux Gladiorum who swears fealty to the
Gladiorum.
Imperator, as well as the Knights Commander of the Archiman Alliance.
The Gladiorum. It's like if she wasn't holding back her accent, she'd say Gladiorum. Like Gladiorum. But she's trying to say Gladiorum. Like, she's putting so much emphasis on her R that it's so, like, you can tell. The Imperator.
Later on, the Imperator.
How did you say that?
Later on,
Later on. Oh my god. Later on. Later on. Oh my god. Dark Nick 42, you can really hear her accent in some words. It is so interesting how it leaks.
Later on, the Imperator will invite you to attend the meeting of delegates to discuss the Flame Chase journey. Your arrival has convinced us that the future promised by the prophecy is certain. Under the Imperator's command,
She's putting a lot of emphasis on her R's, which I'm pretty sure that a diction class in the UK to imitate the standard quote-unquote American accent is that, again, the British, they don't really really go into their R's. So like if you go in an American accent, it's imperator. But if it was in British, it'd be the imperata. It'd probably like just like bleh out the imperator. It would almost be like that E would probably be slashed. I wonder if there's a distinct different director they use for the EU performers. Probably. If she's going to the EU, if she's recording at the side studios in the EU, it's possible. I know Hayden's told stories of the times that they've done recording remotely. And it's possible that they were also directed over Zoom call, because that's how they've done some of these things. But like if it was going by the standard quote unquote British accent, the renounced pronunciation, it'd be like, later on, the Imperator will invite you to attend the meeting of delegates to discuss the flame chase journey. Your arrival has convinced us that the future promised by the prophecy is certain. Under the Imperator's command. Yeah, Imperator. So it would still be Imperator, but that R would be a lot softer. I feel like a British accent would have worked very nicely with High Sealands. I don't know. But hearing her put so much emphasis on her R is really making it really come out the English accent.
Yeah, I feel like they want her to sound strong because she's a warrior, but they could have done that while keeping the accent.
Yeah, it's kind of like with British would have worked with any or all. Yeah, when it comes to Hyacinth, when it comes to her British accent would come out during the O's. So whenever she'd go like, oh God, I can't remember like specific words, but anytime she had to go like any hard like OUs, she'd go O. She'd go O instead of O. Instead of O, she'd go O. And it's those little things you notice. But those were the moments that I found myself really noticing Hyacinth's natural English. Another point, why didn't Woowa just use their natural British accents? I can't speak for Woowa. I don't play Woowa. I don't care.
Amphorius shall break its chains and reach the world beyond the sky.
With all due respect, what exactly do you know
Yeah,
about
also you
Earth's
could tell
west
Hyacinth
beyond the
recorded
sky?
remotely for her earlier lines.
Yes, she also definitely recorded remotely because
Some of her lines sounded like this. It sounded like they were processed a bit too much, and some of the texture in her voice was taken out. Almost like a Kermit the Frog sort of way. Not that she sounded like Kermit, but it was wah 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 wah.
if I was to like really, it sounded like her words were going through like a mum, like a mum. Like I don't know how to describe it.
They definitely sounded very different from the rest. Definitely not the same studio.
It was either a different studio or her own setup, and they were just, I think, over equalized.
As a humble
Quite
subject,
possible.
I cannot freely express my own
It's-
views to you. Please forgive me.
It sounds like when something's over equalized, when what happens is the highs and the lows are like put too close together to the point that it's like it's almost too smooth. It's like too smooth. And you lose a lot of the texture of the voice when you equalize it. And the reason some equalization happens, again, is to make the soft parts audible while the loud parts don't peak as much. It's balancing. That's why it's called like equalization and normalizing. And that sort of stuff, if you have to do too much because you're trying to get rid of like background noise or like environmental noise, like when it just sounds like a microphone in the middle of a room and things like that, when things aren't properly quite treated, or maybe the microphone was too turned up during things.
I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
That's when that sort of stuff is what kills the quality, when you try to fuck with that too much. But yeah, any sort if obviously if you've listened to Hyacinth's lines before where it's like skies, like I don't know how to describe it. It's like when you have like when like you it almost sounds like when you take your tongue and you hold it in the bottom of
Yet
your
it's
mouth.
hard to describe, but it's
Yeah.
notably odd.
Yeah. Like how do like the way I'm like replicating and how I hear it in my head is like, again, if you like really hold your tongue down to the bottom and then you try to speak, like when you have peanut butter, like when you have peanut butter in the roof of your mouth and your voice loses texture and it loses some of the curvature that helps you form the sounds. It also sounds similar to how deaf people speak. I don't know how I was like, I didn't want to say it, but I just have to kind of say it. It kind of sounds like also how some deaf people speak. Where it's like, it's almost like there's like cotton on top of your mouth and it goes that kind of noise. I don't know how to describe it in any other fucking way. I hate that I can't, that's the only way I can think of. But that, it sounds like that. It sounds overly filed off and like too smooth. And that's what makes Hyacinth's that's how overly equalized audio tends to sound. It sounds distracting, yes.
Yeah, it sounds like there should be peaks and valleys, but they aren't there.
They've been shaved off. But yeah. Oh yeah, click.
Time waits for no one. Please come with me and rest now before the meeting later.
Akama, under the Imperator's rule, is no longer in the shadow of war.
Indeed, Dawncloud stands as the hero's residence. The Imperator put much thought into its design, in order for it to serve as a sanctuary from the burdens of battle.
The Imperator.
Please experience its marvels firsthand, heroes. When the Imperator arrives, I shall come to summon you.
She got no organs.
High Steelins. No wonder she's the Knight's commander.
Her lips are sealed tighter than armor.
All right. We finally have some freedom to ourselves. Since there's still some time before the Alliance meeting, let's explore a bit. Look over there!
Taglaya and Treeby. Not the ladies I'm familiar with.
Not the ones you're familiar with.
She doesn't need organs, only fish.
She's half slime.
But the hearts of heroes stay the same in every cycle, never changing.
Okay. Chat with the other Chrysos Air subjects. Liviana.
Side note. Weird thing in fantasy stuff.
Our great Imperator found the mastermind and executed him in public. Seeing that scoundrel burn to nothing should deter these miscreants.
Is that fly
from being
Brigadier
so
the big
brazen again.
jerkball?
It's super weird how often fantasy has merfolk who treat eating fish like it's cannibalism.
Yeah.
So the great Imperator isn't afraid of getting
Like
her
y'all
hands
live in the
dirty?
ocean.
What a ridiculous display.
What do you know?
You eat fish.
Yeah, you eat fish.
The Imperator's people, and it's only right that they be judged
Obviously
by the
you eat
Imperator's own
fish.
hand. Our distinguished trespassing guests.
Wait, trespassers are guests.
Seneca, the Dux Brumalis. Greetings.
This Dux Brumalis doesn't seem to like the Imperator very much, but she holds a high rank. And Dux Vergoris' speech seems self-contradictory. Let me see what I can get out of them. I'm Cyrene of Ida Ciliciae. This is the Deliverer Beyond the Sky. We're new here and wanted to ask you, does this city host any other visitors from beyond the sky? We're looking for our dear companions.
Drop the charade. But yes, there is someone in this city who is all too familiar with the world beyond the sky.
Silence! The Imperator ordered us to keep that lord's whereabouts a secret.
Enough, you pathetic lapdog. Do you need to beg for permission from that cursed Imperator even just to bark?
Someone who is all too familiar with the world beyond the sky and is referred to as that lord. Looks like things are getting heated. Let's get out of here.
Insolent brat.
Groveling fool. I'll free.
Lex Carminium.
How are we supposed to talk to the heroes of Deliverance? What if they're really intimidating?
Virginia, don't be so nervous. Once they hear your poetry... Ah, heroes, you're already here. Greetings. I am Apollonius, the Dux Helcolithus, one of the 5 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, advisor to the Flame Chase Army. This is Virginia of Castrum Kremnos, the Dux Carminum and imperial scribe of the great Imperator.
Hello. I'm Virginia. I compose poetry.
I'm Serene from ID Silicii. This is the Deliverer. Nice to meet you both.
They're not as frightening as the rumors claimed.
This is our first time in the Imperator's realm. Akima is even more magnificent than we imagined. If you all weren't here to look after us, we'd be completely lost and confused.
The Akima you imagined is long gone. Under the Imperator, this city has been reborn as the capital of the world.
Bask in her free-spirited winds. For anyone who fulfills their duties to the Imperator, these winds shall forever remain at their service.
But what if...
Those who are loyal do not need to consider the consequences of betrayal. But if you're curious, why not head to the lake and take a look? Those elders who lie at the bottom of the lake are the best example of what happens when you disobey the Imperator.
The elders of this cycle were all... Looks like that priest who was sentenced to death wasn't an isolated case.
Speak with Aglaya and Treeby.
Aggie, you're still so listless today. Did you have trouble sleeping again?
Yes.
We know. The Titan's prophecy haunts you. If you want, you can talk to us, just like when you were young. No matter what, we'll always remain by your side.
I know. I also understand that fate cannot be changed. It is not the future that I worry about. I spent all last night weaving clothes and linen for the refugees. The Chrysos War was born of injustice and has shattered their dignity. They deserve at least some basic decency. If Emporius one day abandons this, then all of us, commoners, Chrysos heirs, Titans, become no better than beasts. Oh, we have guests. Welcome. I am Aglaya, the Gold Weaver.
He's definitely much more expressive here.
Younger Aggie is so cute.
Not worthy of the title of Deliverer. I must prepare some proper attire for you.
Yeah, she's...
Oh god, yes please.
She is so much more energetic, holy shit.
These rags on you are
Please
not
make us
worthy of
clothes.
the title of Deliverer. I must prepare some proper attire for you. Oh, we have guests. Welcome. I am Aglaya, the Gold Weaver.
Much more expressive, which again makes sense. This is a much younger Aglaya than the one we meet.
Yep.
It's been a while. Hello, nice to meet you for the first time.
That's not what I gather from your eyes. Does your Aglaya differ so much from me?
Yes. Holy shit, yes.
Greetings, Deliverer from beyond the sky. We are Treeby of Yanisopolis. It's very nice to meet you.
Her mega empathy hasn't torn her soul apart yet. Yeah, the apathy hasn't taken her yet.
First time? That's not what I gather from your eyes. Does your Aglaya differ so much from me?
You know what's really interesting too? She has a similar chuckle to Cypher. That that like almost like a little bit of a belly laugh that comes out.
I noticed that immediately and love it.
Mm-hmm. Turns out feelings, everyone's emotions for 1,000 years fucks you up. Yeah.
Does your Aglaya differ so much?
The way she even says that line is very Cypher.
Does your Aglaya differ so much from me?
Although, introductions are probably unnecessary. We know
Cypher's
you've
added
witnessed
craziness.
The future of the flame chase journey even more clearly than we have.
Witness the future of the flame chase journey? The prophecy also told you about that?
Indeed. Orynyx reshaped Amphorius through the prophecy. Although, regarding the Deliverer, there were not many details beyond your appearance and the time of your arrival. So, please, don't worry. Feel free to relax and relax some more.
Wasn't it Kefali? Orynyx's prophecy?
It was Orynyx who told mankind that the Deliverer from beyond the sky would descend upon Amphorius.
More crucially, they revealed a future entirely different from the Aranova. Though we still must challenge the gods. In the Time Titan's prophecy, this path leads not to a new world, but to the true starry skies.
This is also what the Great Imperator has been striving for all her life. Your arrival further confirms
The way she says true.
Mm-hmm.
So bird-like and pleasant.
Yeah.
Though we still must challenge the gods. In the Time Titan's prophecy, this path leads not to a new world, but to the true starry skies.
It's really nice hearing Aglaya with emotion, because even during like Cypher's backstory, we get a much more like motherly, much more like sorrowful Aglaya. So this one, while she's not super peppy and cheery, she has so much emotion and she's oozing with it, and it's so much more fitting for the romance demigod.
This can't be real.
Thinkerbox, thank you for the follow. Hello, hello. Christ, I now feel bad for being grumpy over her. God, like.
And it's immediately obvious even if you're not paying attention.
Yeah, it's that thing of, again, it's like people, it really felt like people wanted to hate Aglaya. And it didn't help that she wasn't this overly emotional person that was constantly doubting her choices or like worrying if she was doing the right thing. Aglaya, as we first met her, due to her loss of empathy and her not having as only having like the last threads of her humanity, like was so much more like objective and direct and less apologetic.
Was a girl boss, and that makes certain people uncomfortable.
Yeah, the fact that, and I hate being that person, but the fact that a woman is running this and she's not letting her emotions get the better of her, because in this case, she has no emotions to help get the better of her. Funnily enough, she's ruling like a man, but people didn't like that. Aglaya's the best example of when a woman gets unearned hate. I love them
if
even
Mighty
more.
did the exact same things, those people would be like, yes, my king.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, again, like, yeah, if Mighty or Finan like acted like that and they were the ones in Aglaya's place, they would absolutely, yes, be like, my king, yes, of course. But Aglaya, they didn't like it. She's being a bitch, because you expect people expect female characters to be overly emotional, and when they're, unfortunately, like Aglaya in that time was a cold hard bitch, they didn't like her.
Even you find this surprising? Fate really is unpredictable.
Perhaps the upcoming meeting will hold even more surprises. The one from beyond the sky has arrived, and destiny continues to be fulfilled. The trial of romance is also close at hand.
Oh, she's not a demigod yet. She's not a
she's not a demigod yet.
Please, don't worry. We'll sing you a lullaby. Little Aggie, be a good girl and open your heart.
I outgrew nursery rhymes long ago, teacher. The one from beyond the sky.
Please, don't.
The one from beyond the sky has arrived, and destiny continues to be fulfilled.
Wait, are her eyes still faded?
The trial of romance is also close at hand.
Please, don't worry.
Well, the thing is, Eclair, I think she's always been blind. Her eyes are the same, yeah. They haven't changed her eyes. Her eyes are still the same. I'm pretty sure she was always blind.
Little fish from beyond the sky, did you rest well? The Imperator and the delegates are about to arrive. If you are ready, please follow me to the meeting.
About your role.
I'm the Knight Commander of Akama, General of the Flame Chase Army, and the Imperator's servant.
Was she? I thought she lost her sight when she gained her empath powers. Maybe? I don't remember. I could be wrong, but her eyes are still the same in the model. Her eyes are still the same in the model, but I thought she was always blind.
But beneath these shiny scales engraved with complicated titles, I am just a swordfish at the Imperator's side.
Because it's like, the other Chrysos heirs don't exactly have that issue. Like, Treeby, yeah, Trebio split into 1,000 of her. And maybe Aglaia lost her sight, but nobody else really lost anything upon becoming a Chrysos heir. I mean, a demigod. So, it feels weird that the blindness is what happens. Yeah. About the Imperator.
As you've witnessed, she is the Empress of Akama, the one who ended the Chrysos War and the leader of the Chrysos heirs. As merely a humble subject, I cannot say more beyond this.
Chrysos heirs here.
The Chrysos heirs here constitute the elite among the Flame Chase Army. Dux Halkalithist Apollonius and Dux Carminin, Virginia, serve as the army's advisor and historian respectfully. One offers advice and counsel to the Imperator, while the other writes verses of her supreme glory. Dux Frigoris Labienus and Dux Brumalis Seneca are both formidable warriors, clearing the way for the flame chase with steel and storm. Dux Fatorum, the holy maiden who interprets the prophecy. Only the one named Treeby remains in the city. The Imperator once took them as hostages in order to unify the prophecies of the world, but they are now Akama's most vital prophets.
Yeah, I think I remember when we first looked through things with, Fine and Treeby was a hostage.
Yep.
And then, like, through Ceridra making the Flame Chase journey law, they were able to free Treeby from that, but
Dux Goldweaver, Aglaia. Well, she dislikes it when people talk about her behind her back. You should get to know her in person.
Everyone has such a fancy name, and then there's just Dux Goldweaver. Dux didn't want to try. Dux Helcolithiest, Dux Carminium, Dux Flagoris, Dux Brumalis, Dux Fatorum, Dux Goldweaver. One of these things is not like Dux. Fuck it, I'm tired.
Dux up one.
Dux up one. Dux Fate Weaver, but no. Dux, we're tired of making up Latin words. Dux
Goldweaver.
Stop caring.
Don't forget Albert's official title, Dux Cutie Pie.
Yes. Oh yes, Albert. Yep, Dux Cutie Pie. Then come, the Imperator has
I'm starting to feel a bit nervous about the meeting.
ducks turducken.
Since Saridra is presiding over the meeting, it'll be a good opportunity to learn about the law's inclinations in the current era. Let's keep our ears open, okay?
Good sir from Paphos, what do you think the Imperator is planning calling this meeting so early? My homeland can't endure anymore.
Who knows? First, she wants to hunt Titans. Now she says there are even greater calamities. Her madness is the greatest calamity.
Exactly. Chrysosairs, deliverers. What about us ordinary folk? How much are we worth in her eyes?
Things feel pretty tense here. The history books said that the Imperator aimed 3 cannons at Dawncloud to make all the delegates obey her. Will history repeat itself in this cycle?
Yes. Similar acts have occurred, and not just once. However, whether history will repeat itself, you'll soon see.
Have a good night, Bardu.
Those are the 2 spots reserved for you. Please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, silence, please. The Imperator has arrived before her faithful council, and the Alliance meeting is about to begin.
All rise. In the names of Talantin and Kefali, the Akama Alliance swears upon the gods.
Cease the pageantry. I pray not to the vanquished.
What?
Kefali, of course, needs no further explanation. As for the law, at the entry hour 2 days past, a scout should have brought news of the conquest to all of you. Unfortunately, guards found his corpse among the rocks not far from the city. Moreover, the poor soul was buried with a Paphos curved blade. It pains me to imagine what agonies this loyal warrior endured before his death. Delegate from Paphos, do you have any insights?
I'm trying to think back to all the times. There's Firefly, there's Jade, Hycelens has it too, Saridra has it, where they've all got this thing, like I do, where we all have eyes that are blue with a bit of pink in it. We've all got the same. We're sisters. We're sisters. We're sisters.
It's a very nice look.
It works. It's great. We're sister.
Just flecks of contrast in the color.
Yeah. Let me put myself properly. All right. Let's finish up this cutscene, and I think we're gonna be wrapping up really soon.
I know nothing of this.
Yet getting
The
EP.
evidence is
Yeah.
irrefutable, so there is no need to waste your breath. However,
The flower really stands out in her design, and yeah, that little trinket, that chest piece looks like 6-phase ice. More tomorrow? Not quite. We'll get to that in just a sec, hun.
witness, even within the most sacred and dignified council, there were those among us who wished to draw their blades, brazenly challenging the Alliance.
Scooter guy, thank you for the follow-up of the stream.
And unity. Fortunately, I uncovered this plot. Now to protect this beautiful city and her people, the Imperator's legions are ready. They will escort each of you to the Temple of the Three Fates, where you will receive the highest level of protection the Alliance can offer. Then, the Legion's warriors will join me in embarking on the campaign against Fagusa.
This is clearly a trap.
Oh. Legion's warriors will join me in embarking on a campaign against Fagusa. But Fagusa is gonna be the Titan that Hycelens takes over. Oh.
Imperator, did you summon us here just to trample on the dignity of your allies. Enough.
Yet at this point, I believe only Tribi and Saridra are demigods.
Yeah.
Comrades, you've all seen her true face now. According to the ancient laws of Akuma, only with the consent of 2/3 of the elders can the
Saridra might have not finished the trial though, not sure.
Well, she says that she's a demigod now.
The ancient laws. Didn't you
Fair enough.
They said that she took over to Lanton's reign, like she's taken over.
The first siege of Akuma, voted unanimously in favor of the Council of Elders restructuring, and just yesterday.
Yet and she calls herself the law.
With a blood-stained blade.
Didn't you destroy it? First siege.
So yeah, should be and Saridra first, then Aggie.
Yeah.
The ancient laws. Didn't you destroy them long ago? You defected during the first siege of Akuma, voted unanimously in favor of the Council of Elders restructuring, and just yesterday, you desecrated them with a blood-stained blade. The decaying old laws fell with Talanton and are no longer deserving of respect. But if you still insist on proclaiming yourselves defenders of the law, then be silent and offer up the highest respect to this core flame in my hand.
Yeah, she's got the core flame too. It just hasn't been given to the basin. But like, yeah, she hasn't.
That really is the core flame of law in her hand.
Since there are no objections, then the original agenda of this meeting, the campaign against Fagusa, is hereby passed. The Flame Chase Army's hunt for the Ocean Titan begins today. In order to prepare for war, all allied city-states must surrender command of their militaries and pay all war taxes by the end of the month of
Militaries. There it is! There it slipped! Militaries! Militaries! Militaries.
She sounds more in control for this speech though.
Yeah. But it slipped. Command of their
probably recorded later on.
Yeah. Record of their militaries. The month of Evernight.
Mostly the voice doesn't sound as forced, but it does slip.
Yeah.
The Flame Chase Army's hunt for the Ocean Titan begins today.
Titan.
In order to prepare for war, all allied city-states must surrender command of their militaries and pay all war taxes by the end of the month of Evernight.
Militaries. You know, there's something also, and maybe this is the point, so I'll give it to High Sealants if it is. She barely ever raises her voice.
At this moment, I would also like to introduce to everyone the newest
Fair.
honored guest to join our alliance.
She's kept it so far at the same soft, yet kind of really controlled tone.
The Deliverer.
She hasn't like
in the prophecy of time.
Yeah.
Has descended from beyond the sky. With her aid, we shall shatter the chalice of plenty and return Fagusa's core flame to the holy city.
Absurd. Simply absurd. A deliverer from beyond the sky. This is just like that prophecy about slaying gods. It's a lie you've used to grow your power. Ladon has already sacrificed countless soldiers. And now you want me to send even more of my brothers and sisters to be used and discarded by a tyrant?
Are there any other objections? Then I bid you all farewell. Meeting adjourned. Deliverer, please wait. I still have important matters to discuss with the two of you.
All right. I have an audience with Saridra. Glory to the Flame Chase Army. Sun repels stars and pale moon. Alright, this is where we're gonna stop for now. We're gonna stand right in front of the Goyle here. Oh, we can't? Okay, pause and save. Pause and save.
What a full day. A good night's sleep is basically guaranteed.
Pause and save.
Yeah. Now, if I want to go back, do I just talk to Cyrene? Cyrene?
No matter how many times it's good to see you. Come.
Treasure?
Right here. Look closely. Isn't it just beautiful? That's
Also,
right.
Aglia,
You get it
please make us
right,
those
alright.
clothes.
I wasn't
We need
kidding,
new
though.
outfits.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Here in this village, shrouded by the veil of Evernight, dreams give wings to imagination. Children who grow up in Ides Elysiae are born poets at heart.
Veil of Evernight.
This sort of atmosphere is hard to come by, so let me share a story with you. How wonderful! You're so patient. Stories only shine when they have a listener like you. According to legend, within the hidden depths of Ides Elysiae live a group of playful little fairies. The fairies, though hidden away from the world, dreamed of living like humans.
Your pupils
They
are
tried
pink.
to hold a grand banquet, just as the villagers would. But one thing was missing. The most important person. They waited and waited. And then one... Would you say the hero of our little story has their ears pricked up right now?
You fall into the deepest of dreams. What is going on? I'm already in the story?
Incredible! The hero has uncovered the essence of the world, and even spoken a line that's...
Chief, over here! It's really the hero! The hero that Rini found for us has finally arrived!
Oh god, is this the freaking...
Oh, you started the restaurant event.
Oops.
I sensed you would come. When the wind chimes in the leaves rang for the 24th time, the honored guest who will sing...
Chief, no! The guest...
Well, my memory's not the best, and my eyesight's a little fuzzy.
They get you because the entire opening quest is voiced.
Oh god, yeah.
Guest who will save them.
Chief, over here!
Cut to the oh god damn it.
My, what a cheerful scene! Already getting along so well with the fairies. No. Chief, really, ma'am. It's been forever, but we're...
God.
Cut me some slack. Making up a story.
You got MEM napped.
Yep, I fucking guessed. Whoops.
It's only proper that I explain. Once more, I thank each for coming to Membrance Main.
We want tasty, scrumptious food! We're heroes! We're begging you! The fairies are starving!
So that's the situation. For the...
Oh, at last! Oh,
let me lead the way. Come on, I'll take you to see it. The little... This way, this way! Everyone's already setting things up.
Okay, not what I was looking for. Not what we were doing. Where'd the MSQ go? Unfinished challenge. Continue where you left off. Continue. Okay. Pause and save. Alright. We just have to select it from the travel log.
Everyone's already setting things up. A good night's sleep is basically... Everyone?
Alright. Now we will stop here. Alrighty then. So, what we're gonna be doing tomorrow, tomorrow in about 12 hours from now, a little over 12 hours from now, oh, you got it, I see it, hell yeah, congrats, Emerald. in about 12 hours from now, I'll be getting together with Logan, Aaron, and 2 of my VTuber siblings. And because a long time ago we reached the charity goal of a V-sibling collab, I was only able to grab 2, unfortunately, so we made it a friends and family night, and we'll be coming together to play Peak. One of my VTuber sibbies, it is, I think one of them is going to be their second time, and for one of them, it's going to be his first time. So it's going to be really exciting. They seem to be they both seem to be very, very sweet so far. And I am very excited to heckin' do things with them. But we'll be meeting, we'll be back at around 12 hours from now for a Peak collab. And then, depending on how long we do things, we're probably gonna plan to go for 3 or 4 hours or so. Depending on where we are, we might do some more 3.5. If not, we'll be back on 3.5 Monday in lieu of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, just to make sure we get it done as quickly as possible, and so that we don't potentially get any spoilers. Also, Hyacinth also has that blue with a little bit of pink, though she's more into like the tealish kind of color. But yeah, so we're gonna be ending things off. I'm gonna see if there's anybody.
Or more than we've already gotten because people suck.
Thankfully, I haven't been super spoiled things, if anything at all. But yeah, let's see. Is there anyone we can raid right now? No, not really. So I think we're just gonna end things there. But thank you so much for spending time with me, and it's so fun to be back. I missed you guys. I will see you all later and tomorrow. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Bye-bye, everybody.
Yep.
Mwah.
Take
Bye.
care.